Hi everyone, this is Sheila with BlueWater Oracle, here to do an oracle card reading on a gorgeous summer day. It's August 9th, 2016, and I am here outside in my back wild wilderness area, which is getting more and more wild as the summer progresses. But we're blessed to have beautiful plants and wonderful animal life and insect life. We have the biggest dragonflies I have ever seen, which is glory to me. They're absolutely amazing, and we've seen them flying around today. So I'm having a very oracle day. I've done some card work for people this morning, and now I thought I just have a little bit of time and really wanted to get a reading out for all of you. And don't forget, these readings also include me. So when I do a card reading, I get touched by it as well and get the information too. So it's a win-win. So here we go. All right. I want you to take a deep breath, thinking about the warmth, the splendor, and the abundance that comes with the summer. Even if you're in a winter hemisphere, if you're in the winter months, you can still feel that warmth. You can bring in that abundance and that splendor and wonder that comes with the summer. Take a deep breath, relax, get into yourself, center, get yourself, if you're seated, seat now fully onto yourself. Put your feet on the ground, flat, let some grounding come up through to you as you need it. Breathing into your body, giving yourself a pause, giving yourself a breath. And let's go to the cards. So, I'll try not to make the table shake this time. So here we are, first deck. I have two decks we're going to use. These are soul coaching cards. So we're going to look and see what information wants to come forward for us. What's in our highest good? What do we need to hear for myself and for you? Let's see what cards want to come forward. So I always like pulling the cards with you, or most of the time I'll pull the cards with you, because to me that's part of the reading. It's part of the energy. How I feel when I do pull the cards, what comes forward in them. Even the shuffling brings information and energy. So right now I'm just looking for that sense of connection, looking for that moment where I know, I know which card it is. So we stop. I'm going to put that one down, and we have a second deck we're going to go to today. Earth Magic. So we're going to pull two cards. So just move that one over. What does this deck want to talk to us about? Ooh, quick card. Very fast. Comes up quickly. So sometimes it takes a lot of searching for the card. Sometimes they come up quickly. I trust that cards that come up, which ones want to speak to us. If I ever flip over a card and the energy really doesn't feel right, then I'll know I need to pick again, but it really rarely happens. So for the first card, Inspiration. So that's nice on a summer reading, oracle card reading. So I apologize again, it's backwards. Haven't figured out how to do that yet with the webcam. So Inspiration. The affirmation as I am receiving divine inspiration right now. So when you get off this video, when you stop reading, if you have a moment today, I encourage you to take a moment, to find a moment, and to go into your personal inspiration. Divine inspiration, you are receiving it right now. So what does that look like to you? What does that feel like to you? Grab a piece of paper. If you're somebody who writes, make notes, draw doodles, draw pictures of what that would represent. Even just put down words. If you don't feel like you want to write an entire sentence, if you don't want to write a novel, that's fine. Just put down words, put down sentiments, feelings. Where is that inspiration coming from? For some, you may look around the space that you're in, especially if it's an important space for you, a home space or a workspace. Look around it. What would divine inspiration tell you about this space? Just take a breath and look around. What is it asking for you to be aware of? What is it asking for you to notice? I feel as though there's some change that needs to happen in that space. It's been asking for a long time. It's been nudging. It's been suggesting. You've had the idea pop in your mind. Now there's something that wants to move forward. So like in this picture, we have a woman standing on top of a mountain, and she's got a telescope looking out. So she's looking to the horizon. But she's also, at some point, to get to that horizon, she's got to cross and come down and then cross another mountain and then go up and then continue on her path. So this feels as though, as much as you know the horizon, that there's something that you need to do right now. So pay attention to the divine inspiration, the ideas, the thoughts, the feelings, maybe project pops into mind. But there's also definitely something around your personal space. Where are you? What is it asking for you to pay attention to? And probably to make some changes. And it's always in your highest good. So if you know where you're going, then this is moving in alignment towards that. If you're really not sure where you're going, or it feels a little stuck or a little uncertain at the moment, taking this next step with that divine intervention and divine inspiration is going to be super important for you. So take those moments today, and I hope that it will be of great help. Let's see what the second card is. I think we've had this card another time. Iceberg, submerged. So what's coming forward for me is the energy that I've felt a lot in reading other people's readings and thoughts and blogs about this time of year, that there's a lot of stuff that's coming up from underneath the surface. So some people are feeling things shifting, changing. Some people are feeling as though their personal objectives and destiny is becoming more intense, in the sense that it's becoming more known and it's asking to be paid attention. So what is submerged for you? What is sitting under the surface that wants you to be aware of, that wants you to be paying attention to? It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be a wonderful thing, an amazing, glorious thing. And for some people, I feel as though that's exactly what it is. They're treating it as though it's a negative, a bad thing. And those people are keeping it submerged, keeping it underwater and under deep water in some cases. But what about if you looked at it from a point of view that it would be a big, glorious, wondrous moment that you let some of this stuff come up to the surface? Some of it make itself known and be allowed to be acted upon and lived and felt and be part of your life. So what are you pushing down? What are you pushing aside? What are you holding down so you don't see it? Now would be the time to take some of these action steps to help them come forward, and so that you can move into that. As I have a neighbor coming home on a gravel road, you might hear it, you might not. But to me, I've heard other readers say that everything in the reading is important. And that kind of, if you've ever heard a truck or a big car roll onto a gravel road, especially if it's a really heavy gravel road, there's that sound of crunching and moving. So there's something here that really wants attention. It's making itself known. The more you push it aside, the bigger the iceberg is getting, and the harder it is to maneuver around it, and the harder it is to feel well and whole and abundant and warm. There's something that's being held back from your life. So take some time today. Use the divine inspiration that's coming, whether it creates huge motions and movement and big, powerful inspirations and insight, or whether it's something very tiny, a very small step forward, or an inspiration that just starts like a pebble or like a piece of sand that starts something moving. They are both of extreme value to you. So inspiration today, as well as being in the iceberg, allowing things to come up. What is submerged that needs to be expressed? Those are your two readings, your two cards for today's reading. I'm Sheila with BlueWater Oracle, available on my website, BlueWaterOracle.com. Please visit me if you're on Facebook, and like and share and comment. The more I hear from you, the greater it makes me feel. And also it helps other people to be able to see these videos and these posts more efficiently. The cards I used today are the Soul Coaching Oracle cards by Denise Linn, available through Hay House, and also the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Dr. Stephen Farmer, available at earthmagic.net and hayhouse.com. Background noises provided by my garden and the nature and wildlife on a summer's day, as well as a neighbor. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and light blessings to you. Until next time, all the best.